Hello everyone, I'm Peggy and welcome to my page. I'm your Seint 3D makeup artist where we use one palette and one brush to create one layer of makeup. What we do is this Seint is cream, so we use 3 shades, a contour and 2 highlights, a brightening highlight or a concealer, and a main shade, and that's how we marry the edges together, and 3 shades strategically placed create one layer of makeup, which is mature skin friendly. I'm 67, so my skin is very mature. As you can see, I have a lot going on. I have the marionette lines, I have cracks above my lips, I have crow's feet, I've got it all going on. The only thing I really don't have are a lot of the wrinkles up here in the forehead, and that's just my mother didn't have them, so I think that's genetics. So I'm going to use these 4 shades, create one layer of makeup, do my entire face, and blend with this one brush. Since it is cream makeup, I like to use my fingers to spread. Application or placement is key. Hi everyone, I'm so glad you've joined me today. I'm going to start with my contour shade, which is shadow. And what contour does is it creates shadows to define your face and give it more definition. Now, it's wonderful. It really is. Contour scared me to death when I first saw this demonstrated. And I was like, I can't put anything like that on my face. Look how dark it is. Yes, you can. So we're strategically placing it. So we're going to put contour, just the dark shade, on the hard parts of our face. What we're going to do is catch the forehead by the hairline. We're going to feel for the roundness of the cheekbone, and we're going to start at the corner of the eye and go right up to just below that cheekbone. What we're doing is we are lifting the cheeks, giving us more of a defined look to make the eye go up when people look at us. I don't know about you, but gravity has not been kind to me. So everything has moved south. We're moving it back up north. Now we're going to come to the jawline. I have a turkey neck. We can create a shadow, whether you have a turkey neck like me or you have a double chin, to make it less noticeable. It's still going to be there. Yes, it is. But it'll be so much less noticeable. So we're making a shadow to define the jaw. We're going to go just to the outside of this puffiness area, which is a jowl. Yes, I have jowls too. You name it, I've got it. So in order to correct or to camouflage or make not as noticeable this turkey neck, I'm going to take this contour shade, start at this one divot where the jowl is, go under my neck and connect it to the other. Look at the shadow that created. Totally camouflages. If you have a double chin, start at the ear, right at where the jawbone touches the ear, and come further under and up. That will create a shadow and will also help camouflage that double chin you might have. Now, we're going to contour the nose. I had never, ever, 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 ever contoured my nose, nor thought about contouring it before Seint. So we're going to have just a little bit of contour on each pinky. Put them together, come right to the bridge of the nose and just drag it down. There we go. What you're doing is you're going into the natural shadow of your nose, and it's going to make it appear more elongated and just a little bit narrower. Now, we're done with our contour. You can do other things with contour. You can do your brows. You can come under your lip and give it a little bit more of a pouty look. Contour can be used as eyeshadow. There are so many uses for contour. Now we're going to move to our brightening shade, or what some of us would call a concealer. Just to tap in, and we're going to put those on the soft spots of our face, like between the eyebrows. We're going to come right down the nose, right in between those 2 contour lines, and we are brightening as we go. A little bit on the Cupid's bow, and a little bit on the center of the chin. Now, we're going to also come and work on these eyes. I have crepe skin under my eyes, so I don't want a lot of product in there. less is more with cream. So we're going to start at the inner corner of the eye and just come down just a little bit on either side, and the same on the outer corner. When we blend, very little product is going to go underneath the eye, so it's not going to settle in these fine lines and wrinkles that we gals have of a mature age. Again, I'm 67, so it's not getting any better. Let's put it that way. Now, I do have marionette lines as well, smile lines, laugh lines, whatever you want to call them, they're lines. Now, they are a fold because it's a crease. So, we're going to take that shadow away. Where we are creating shadows with the darker shade, the lighter shade, we are going to take the shadow away. And we're just going to come down these marionette lines to the jowls, where this little puffiness is and this divot is. I got a little bit heavy-handed there. There we go. So we're just going to bring those down and brighten those, which will take that shadow away. They're still going to be there, ladies. They really are, but they're not going to be as noticeable. Done with the concealer, or what we call a brightening highlight. Now we're going to move to the main shade. Main shade is going to be the shade that is the closest to the color of your skin. These three shades are your foundation with Seint. And again, this is cream based, so it goes on like butter. Now, we're just going to put the main shade where we have nothing else. So we're going to use it like a filler shade. So I'm going to catch the bearded part of my face if I were a man. A little bit on the cheeks. We caught the forehead, so I have contour. I have my main shade, and then I have my concealer or my brightening shade. Okay, now I know what you're thinking. Okay, I don't hear it, but I turned the volume down, so I'm assuming it's still playing. So I don't know who's doing that, but I wish you would stop because it's not funny. Anyway, here we go, ladies. I am so sorry this is happening, but let's just finish up. Now, we used our three shades, which was our main shade, our brightening, and our contour. This is our foundation. So normally I would come back to my lip and cheek shade, which would be my blush and lipstick, but I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna blend first, and then we'll go to how you would use your lip and cheek. Now, this is called the 3D brush. These two, you can flip it, it's double-ended. Cream makeup does need to be set, so I'm going to use my Seint setting spray to do that. Okay, I gotta get rid of some of this. There we go. So I'm going to use my Seint setting spray. You can set your, okay, great. I'll do that then. Yes, let me turn down the volume. Okay, is that better? Hopefully so, because I have no idea why music is playing. Anyway, this is the Seint 3D, this is the Seint setting spray. You can set your cream makeup in one of two ways. You can either set it with setting powder, or you can set it with a setting spray. I use Seint. You can use any setting spray you like. So let's give the brush a squirt. I like to blend with a damp brush. You don't have to use setting spray on your brush. You can spray your face after. I like to set and blend with a damp brush. That's just me. So here we go. We are going to blend. I like to start at the jawline, and what I'm doing is just gently swirling this dark contour shade and dragging it down my neck. I want it to leave the shadow, and you don't want to blend it out. You don't want to blend too much. If you blend too much, you will blend it out. That's a common rookie mistake. But again, you learn. Placement is key. Blending is key with this cream makeup. But once you get the hang of it, it's super simple. So now I'm just going to do a little technique called stippling, which is gently tapping this cream and putting it exactly where I want it to stay. It's more or less becoming like a second skin, and it is feels so good on the face. Here we go. Now, I'm going to flip the brush to the pointy end to get around the eyes. Again, I don't want to pull the skin around there because I have enough going on in the corners. At 67, I have just about every wrinkle hopefully I'm going to get. That's probably not true, but yeah, there's a lot there. Okay, so there we go. I want to just tap the contour because, again, on the nose, if we don't, we could possibly blend it out. Now we're just going to continue stippling up above the eyebrows and on the forehead. Now we're coming to the contour. Contour is a little bit different consistency of than the highlight shades. So we're actually going to swirl this up into the hairline, but notice how I'm not just coming down my forehead. I'm leaving it where I put it. I'm just blending it and more or less marrying the edges with the main shade, which is right underneath it. Same thing on the cheek. We're just going to soften. See how strong of a line that is? We're just going to soften the cheek and then drag it up. There we go. You still want that shadow to be there. That's the whole premise behind contour. And then just drag it up. There you go. That is my full face of foundation. All I used was these 3 shades. Now I need some blush and some lip color. We have a lip and a cheek. It's dual purpose. So we're going to put some blush right here above the contour. And I love bright colors. I'm not a pink girl at all. I love reds, browns. I love earth tone colors. And I am loving that fall hopefully will be here soon. I'm in Southeast Louisiana and it is like so ridiculously hot here with no rain. We are so dry. That never happens in the summer. It usually rains every afternoon. No rain at all, hardly. No rain at all. And so here we go. This shade is called Sandstone. It is a satin. So since it's a satin, I like a little glossier of a look. So I'm going to just come back and pick up some of my Maui and just to give it that little bit of gloss. You can mix and match these shades. There we go. There we go. Now we're going to blend this this lip and cheek. What I'm going to do is start at the contour line and just tap up and work it in to my temple. There we go. Give a little bit of color and there you go. There you have it. We are done. So I did my full face using 4 shades, this little palette right here, and this brush. That is it. What could be more simple? Again, it's cream. It doesn't settle into fine lines and wrinkles, and it is a dream to wear. It wears like a second skin. It's not going to fade on you. You're not going to sweat it off, and it's not mainly going to be into the fine lines and wrinkles. How do you get started with Seint? Great question. That's what you have me for. We start with a color match. What I want you to do is go to a window in your home, open the blinds, open the curtains, Sunlight is coming, not sunlight, natural light is coming in. We don't want sunlight, we want natural light. You're looking outside. No makeup, ladies, makeup free. Try to get your face, part of your neck, and your décolleté. That way we can get the 3 perfect shades for you.